Okay, so on to the next track in Sammy's Rockstar Roundup. I don't know why sometimes I feel like I get getting tongue twisted when I say that. But anyway, Sammy's Rockstar Roundup. There we go. This one over here is Seether Dangerous. Now, I think I've reacted to one or two Seether tracks, but a very, very long time ago. I don't even remember what those tracks were. I know that they are a South African band, although I don't listen to them. I've never listened to them before. I don't really listen to much South African artists, to many South African artists, outside of one or two rappers and some gospel singers. The gospel singers are absolutely epic. I actually really do like listening to some gospel singers, and I love listening to some of the house DJs. We've got some of the best house DJs in the world. But Seether, Dangerous. I don't think I've ever heard this one before, but obviously I'll let you know for those of you who are interested in the custom series product. I'm leaving the link down in the pinned comment. Let's rock it on.
So take them off, the blinders that cover your eyes. Don't break new ground, just follow the beaten path.
Hey.
Well, all I can do in the end is bury it in the cellar.
That's very interesting. Don't break new ground, just follow the beating path. Just do what everyone's told. What everyone tells you to do. Right? Don't take your blinders off and see the world for what it really is. Just, just be oblivious.
In the end is buried in the cellar. And only a fool would pretend to blame it on the weather.
Only a fool would pretend to blame it on. I like the fact that diverging path, right? The fork in the road. Fork in the road. Only a fool would pretend to blame it on the weather. That over there speaks to, it's not my fault, it's everybody else's fault. I've got no accountability over my own life. I've got no free will. I've got no control, no mental acuity, absolutely nothing. It's fucking everybody else's fault. It's everybody else's fault that my life is a disaster. It's everyone else. I'm not taking any accountability for myself because everybody else owes me. You know what I mean? It is the society we're living in.
To blame it on the weather. It's so dangerous, all this blamelessness, and I feel like I lost all the good I know. It's so dangerous, all this shamelessness, and I feel like I'm watching
Fire, it's so dangerous, all this blamelessness. I fucking love this. And when he's talking about blamelessness, he's talking about actually laying the blame squarely on your own fucking shoulders and taking accountability for your own life. Because what we're actually dealing with over here, why it's dangerous, why it actually is dangerous for society at large, is because, as you see what's happening right now, you've got a whole young generation that is just pointing fingers at absolutely everybody else, saying that it's everybody else's fault why they can't achieve anything in their lives. It's everybody else's fault. It's just this nihilism and this narcissism that builds in society, where it's kind of like it's all me, and anything that happens to me, is somebody else's fault, right? If it's not, and the crazy thing is, you get a society that, if they achieve something, if they actually get something of note, that's all me, right? But if they fail, that's the system. That's everybody else's fault, right? Everybody else. That's the society we're building over here. That's the society we are. If I achieve something and I acquire something, whatever else, I want all the adulation. Oh, look at me, I'm brilliant. Right? But if I fail, no, it's the system's fault, and it's this fault, and it's oppression's fault, and it's the fact that words hurt me and words offended me. So you'll take all of the credit, right, when you succeed, but you will never take any of the blame when you fail. That's the society we're getting, right? And that's an unbelievably dangerous society, because on top of that, you get a society that purports to be tolerant, but they're not. They're not tolerant. To purports to be compassionate, but they're not. They're actually evil. They're actually evil. It's actually all in disguise at the end of the day. Do you know what I mean? So it's actually a very dangerous thing to have a society that is not willing to be accountable for their own actions, right? That's actually what happens in your life is completely up to you, and you do you, and I don't need to participate in your life. You are not the center of my fucking universe, right? They want to be the center of your universe, and it's like, you're not the center of my fucking universe, and they don't like that. So they want to change things. And how do they change things? Through compassion. We need to be compassionate to the other people that feel terrible because other people don't want to play this charade and don't want to participate. It's not enough that they accept it. It's not enough that they tolerate it. Now they need to participate. And then when people push back, the only compassionate thing to do to protect those people's feelings, because they will not put the blame on themselves and they always have to be victims, we've got to completely rearrange the fucking order of society, right? And that's how you get into totalitarianism. Hey, if you're not students of history, go back and take a look how that always plays out. Let's go. Always compassion. Always.
Them down, the roses you smothered, they died.
Ooh.
I hear the cries of souls you have eaten since. We all must revere and defend the fortune of the teller. We all must subdue and suspend belief that this gets better. It's so dangerous, all this blamelessness, and I feel like I lost all the good I've known. It's so dangerous, all this shamelessness.
Also loving the instrumentation on this, man. Really, really loving the instrumentation on this.
And I feel like I'm watching a tomorrow. Yeah. Please just say no. You won't be sad.
The whole thing is like the Red Riding Hood vibe, acting like the grandmother. So it's like all the shit is just in disguise, right? It's the people you think who love you are the ones that are going to take you down.
Fine, unless you know your name is verified. God, I hope you choke on hate and stomach bile, even as you sing the praise of feet aside. Please just say you know you won't be satisfied, not unless you know your name is verified. God, I hope you choke on hate and stomach bile, even as you sing the praise of feet aside. It's so dangerous, all this blamelessness, and I feel like
I like how they flipped this over here in terms of the Red Riding Hood story, right? Where it's like you actually became the, you kind of take down your own, the ones you love the most, because you see them as bad. You see them as the wolf when they're not, which was just your grandmother. But because you've been so indoctrinated into a particular mind frame, into a particular frame of thinking that's all cultivated by society and the elites and the political system, right? You would be happy to see your own as the wolf and take your own down because you were told that that's the right thing to do. I'm not entirely sure. I might be wrong. I might be off on this one. But if you guys know, let me know. Put it down in the comment section.
I got lost all the good I know. It's so dangerous, all this shamelessness, and I feel like I'm watching the tumor grow. Yeah, yeah, yeah. And I feel like I've lost all the good I know.
I think I'm pretty much there. Right? And then literally playing the good old grandmother, you know, taking on that role. The virtuous purporting to be the non-virtuous purporting to be virtuous.
And I feel like I've lost all the good I know. Yeah, yeah. And I feel like I'm watching the tumor grow. Yeah.
The most virtuous among us are the ones that are the most evil. Right? That's what I'm getting from that fucking song. But yeah, you guys let me know what you think down below, man. And I like that. Like I said, this is so far, every track we've listened to so far has been epic. Every single track has been absolutely incredible. So yeah, you guys let me know what you think down below, man, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace!